Well, the Wisconsin Badgers pull off a 71-63 victory on Saturday over Northwestern. They're 5-0 in the Big Ten and 13-3 overall. They've got the best record in the conference right now in terms of conference play, and it's their best start since 2007-2008 when they last won a big, well, not last, but when they also won a Big Ten title. Looking at this game, Max Klesmit, his second strong performance offensively, 24 points, but it wasn't an 18-point second half barrage this time, 11 in the first half, 13 in the second half, and a couple of really important shots around, the midway mark of the second half that kept the Badgers in this one. The Badgers shoot 50% from the field, 50% from three, average 1.2 points per possession. And I think this game just is an overall reflection of how the Badgers kind of improved when you look at the last few games. Not only have they been able to win by outscoring opponents, look at the Iowa game, look at the Nebraska game where they dropped 80-plus points on on their respective opponents. They beat those two teams at their own game. And now, in the last two against Ohio State and against Northwestern, it's been slower-paced games where the Badgers have been efficient. They shot well from the field today and also got 26 free throw attempts. That led to them averaging 1.2 points per possession, just like they did at Ohio State. When you're averaging 1.2 points per possession, you don't need many possessions to score 70 points. That's where Wisconsin is, at their bread and butter. They're scoring over 70 points, though, still. And this is their 10th straight game scoring over 70 points. This is an important one, though, for Wisconsin because Northwestern possessed another, high-scoring option in Boo Buie, who these guys are the guys that Wisconsin's trying to stop. If you can get in a rhythm stopping the opponent's number ones, not necessarily, ultimately stopping them, but slowing them down, then you're going to be in a big groove when the, more important matchups come up, when either Purdue or even in the tournament comes up. You have more confidence in this team to defend at a high level against top level scoring options. Bowie had 22 points today, but he only shot 7 of 16 from the field. And, isolating him from the crowd, Northwestern only shot 42% as a whole team, 28 from three. Wisconsin, they've shown you they can beat you with offense, they can beat you with defense, they can beat you in high-paced games, in slower-paced games. They can win in a lot of different ways, and they've improved a lot from the 1-2 team that we saw early in the season. I think, honestly, those games significantly helped this team, mature sooner than later. Wisconsin now at number 15. They have a 13-3 record, 5-0 in the Big Ten. A really strong week for Max Klesmit and a strong week for this team. They're moving forward, and we got you covered with all the coverage on Bucky's Fifth Quarter. Stay tuned, and I will be back at Friday's game, my first game in a while. We'll be back on campus at Wisconsin for Friday's game. But until then, stay tuned. We got a lot of coverage coming your way, and appreciate everybody for following along.